We are back for the second segment of Shakers and Movers. I am your host, Toy, the Poetic Beauty, and you guys still on a high from talking to the wonderful, the phenomenal, always great and amazing Donnie Rose. And we're going to keep the momentum going with my next guest. Oh my gosh. Actually, the two of them collab every month. Which is, you know what? It was so much me and Donnie need to talk about, and we just did not have enough time. Hey, Corey, we just did not have enough time. But one of the things that Donnie and SoleLab both do, they do a show once a month, which is an extension of Black Out Loud, which is something else we didn't get a chance to talk about with Donnie Rose. This is an organization that he has founded, with the premises of, highlighting the Black community, wealth, health, things of that nature. It has workshops. It's just it is amazing. It was amazing to be a part of it. I see my next guest has joined in, so I am waiting for people to come in, chime in. SoleLab, I am so excited. Look, hopefully you got a chance to see Donnie do his thing, and hopefully Donnie get a chance to chime back and see you do yours. But hold on, I just realized what time it is. Hold on. So I'm sitting. Look, I'm accepting your request. Now earlier, my other phone, my expensive phone, was acting funny. This one, the $50 million phone, but the trap phone works.
What up?
What up? Dude, look, I started to, bring something brown, because I know this drink here is going to disappoint you. I already know.
You started to bring something brown. What is that?
Yeah, drink. This right here is a mimosa. Don't judge my life.
Okay.
This is a mimosa.
Mimosa's okay.
Mimosa okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about SoleLab. He is the brown. Look.
Uh-oh.
And even the phone couldn't even take it. The phone was overwhelmed by the bottle. So what we sipping on today?
This is some very, very fine cognac by the name of Paris Ferrand, if I'm saying that correctly.
We're gonna roll with it.
It's something new I'm trying. It's my first time having it. It's actually good. I bought it yesterday.
Man, but you know what? I may have to trust you.
Please.
Because you have. What is? Oh, you
Yeah. I gotta mix it, man. Because if I had this straight, I'll be. You probably get anything out of me tonight if I had this liquor straight. So yeah, we can't. I'm not doing it. Not tonight.
Like, we was gonna try to keep this G-rated. We'll see where this goes. But anyway, for those who does not know Mike T. SoleLab, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am born and raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I graduated from high school. I went to Lehigh, Robert E. Lehigh, which is now known as Liberty High. Yeah. I was raised, the first part of my childhood, I was raised which is called the top of South Baton Rouge on South 17th Street. And then later on, me and my mom, she got a better job and was able to move out of South 17th Street and get a crib in Mayfair. So yeah, I spent the latter part of my years in Mayfair, but still sticking to my South Baton Rouge roots. Fast forwarding, I'm a barber. I own a barbershop, Uppercuts Barbershop, 1951 Star and Lane. If you know.
Uppercuts?
Yes, ma'am. And me and my brother Mark Dub, man, I have a radio show on 96.9 WHYR, Baton Rouge's community radio, called the SoleLab. Me and my brother Mark Dub, every Friday from 10 p.m. to midnight. And that transitioned, or that led me to DJing. So now a lot of people know me as the hip hop DJ of Baton Rouge, which is SoleLab.
And you know what? It's so funny. You know, people call you a DJ, but you don't consider yourself a DJ.
No,
Why?
no, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Not
So,
yet. This is amazing to me, but okay. Why?
so first of all, let me just say yes, yes, I am a DJ. Yes, I am a DJ. But um, technically, yes, I'm a DJ. To people who see me behind two turntables, yes, I'm a DJ. But personally, I say that because the people who I look up to as DJs, I'm not nowhere near as good, and I don't want to disrespect the craft. And until I feel like I'm at least half as good as a Jazzy Jeff, a Just Blaze, a DJ Scratch, a DJ Premier, you know, I kind of say I'm not a DJ, not yet, because those guys are real DJs to me.
Dude, I mean, yeah, you be cutting up.
I'm all right. I do all right.
There are people that are half as good as already call themselves DJs. So anyway,
how you doing
so
tonight?
well, I was drinking this and then doing my hair and really nothing. Wanted to chill and talk with y'all. This right here is the highlight of my day. That's what people don't understand. When I get the chance to do shakers and movers and talk to humans,
Yeah.
that's great. Other than because I have names for my pots and pans.
You have names for your pots and pans. You almost sound like the lady on the commercial that has what commercial that was? The lady that's got the sticky things with the eyes, and she have names for them.
Oh, the pots and pans from Beauty and the Beast that talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. They got names because it keeps things interesting. I be in there for like 13 hours. I gotta have somebody to talk to. So I talk to my pots and pans. Word. But now I get to talk to humans. So I got some questions written just in case I forget some because I know me and you will go all over the place.
It's cool though.
It is. We're gonna end up doing that anyway. Right. So you just said how you got started with DJ. What is it that I would say? What is probably like the best moment of being a DJ, not a DJ? What was like your top DJ moment?
The top DJ moment. I don't know. I have a bunch of them. Well, I'll tell you this. So I DJ at Dead Poet here in Baton Rouge on Wednesdays and Fridays. And one night I DJ'd and this young lady came up to me and she was just like, "Do you have a playlist on Spotify?" Or like, "I need your playlist." And at the time, I didn't have a set list. I was just freestyling that whole night. And she said, "This is the only place I can come and hear music like this." So when people say stuff like that, that's actually one of the reasons why I started DJing, man. So, because I enjoy some really beautiful music, and the music that I enjoy and that I listen to, I kind of want to share it, and I want people to fuck with it. Can I curse on the show? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. You already know I do.
I gotta go crazy sometimes.
I mean, saying the thing is, if my mom chimes in, she knows what kind of child she got.
Yeah, man. When people say things that like it's their first time hearing, like I DJ'd in DC for our homecoming for like the past 4 years, and I played a record that was the East Coast record, and a lady that was actually from DC, she was like, "Man, I've never heard that in a set before," and I was like, "Wow, okay." So yeah, when I hear stuff like that, that's like,
oh yeah,
I'm doing my thing.
Use that dude. I mean, the thing about it, and it's not always about what is the latest and the greatest and what everybody is, No, you dig out some jewels. Either some stuff that I forgot, like, damn, I forgot that was dope. Yeah, let's listen to that. Or you introduce people to things. I mean, trying to break up the monotony of just listening to whatever.
Well, the thing about it is, I heard an old school DJ say one time, people don't go out to see the DJ, they go out to hear the DJ. And that's kind of what I try to do, man. Like I want to be the vibe of the night. Like that's my goal. That's my goal. When I pull out them turntables, my goal is to be the vibe of the night and set it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Do you get
and
a
it
chance to
works,
freestyle?
huh?
Like, I mean, like get the mic and start freestyling. You ever done that?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, no. I mean, I can freestyle. Don't get it twisted,
I
no.
was about
But,
to say, y'all, that's what y'all don't know is that my chicken freestyle. Like, no,
mhm.
I'm for real.
Yeah, I can spit. I used to rap in my former life. You know, I did,
Oh,
man.
you
I
gonna
was a
spit
dope
for us
MC.
tonight?
I was a dope MC, man, back in the day. You know, but I don't know why. Sometimes I wish I would have picked up DJing instead of rapping back in high school. But for some reason, I just knew I was gonna be the next CL Smooth, Grand Poobah,
You still got a chance? You ain't
Plug
dead.
One from De La Soul. Uh,
Damn.
yeah,
I didn't even know the dude's names. I just know him
yeah.
as De La Soul.
Come on, man. You know De La Soul. So you got De La Soul. You have Pasta
I don't know
Noose.
his name.
You have Pasta Noose, which is the dark skinned dude with the glasses.
Oh yeah.
You got True Goy. True Goy was the light skinned guy with the weird hair. And you got PA Mace, the DJ.
Look, I
Hey,
couldn't play
and
that
I
game earlier that I was playing with Donnie with
and
you.
I saw you got Disorderlies wrong too. But I ain't gonna say
I
nothing
know. Oh, and I wrote it down right.
about
You
that.
see what? I was like, wait. And then look, Donnie had to correct me. So I thought the movie was Disorderlies, but I was like, how you gonna correct my question and get the question right? That's how you know you're a true hip hop head. Come on.
Man.
No, I got some questions for you though.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got a couple of them for you. But hold on, before we get to your game. Hold on, I got some more questions. Wait. What would you have told the 21-year-old version of yourself?
21-year-old version of myself.
Mm-hmm. If you could go back in
Um,
time and talk to that dude, what would you say?
dang. All right. So I would have told the 21-year-old version of myself. Don't look at me crazy when I say this.
Okay.
Take some of that drug money, move to New York City, and buy you a set of turntables.
Come on. Move to New York City? Really?
Yeah. Because I wanted to move to New York so bad after I graduated from high school. Like,
Why didn't you?
I really wanted to move to New York to just be involved in the hip hop scene. I would have went to New York. Like, I would have been one of those people who tell those stories, like moved to New York with like $50 in his pocket, got a job at some shitty place and met Most Def or something. Me and Most Def or somebody would have been working together in Brooklyn. And, yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have told my 21-year-old self to, yes, don't second guess it. Move to New York.
Say, don't look at me, sir.
And then
It's
move
not
back
crazy.
and then move back later. And then whatever you learn from New York, bring it back home.
So Baton Rouge, that's gonna be your final resting place.
Yeah, well, I can say that. But we don't know what the future holds. We don't know, you know. But I
That
can
is very
but right now, yes. I love this place. I love Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I do. I love it to death. I love other places too. Don't get it twisted. I love LA. I love Portland. I love DC. I love New York. But my mama lived there. My mama
I
lived
love
there.
that. But I'm not from here. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like people who aren't from here automatically love here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
people that are from here are always like, man, what it is, ain't nothing here.
Well,
Like, yeah, we're
it's
literally.
really not compared to other places. It's really not a lot here, but compared to certain places, it is a lot here. Like there are a lot of places I would rather live. No, there's a lot of places that I would rather live in Baton Rouge than those places. So yeah.
I mean, Baton Rouge, knock on wood, I feel like I have prospered and profited more here than I would have from my hometown, Alexandria. Even though don't get me wrong, I love my hometown
Yeah.
to visit. And
Have I ever been to
Alexandria,
Alexandria? I'm trying to think if I've ever been to Alexandria.
people usually go through Alexandria.
I think I've been to Alexandria before. I don't remember what for, but I remember being in Alexandria for some reason.
That further, you see, you just proved my point. Because people, when you go, like, I went to New Orleans, you can say why you went to New Orleans. I went to Miami, you can say why you went to Miami. Nobody knows why they go to Alexandria.
I love New Orleans. Like, New Orleans is actually one of my retirement destinations.
Oh, nah, see, I can
Magazine
see
Street. Magazine Street. I want a crib on
Really?
Magazine. Yes. I would love to buy a
hope
house on Magazine Street in New Orleans.
I don't want it to flood on you, friend.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
I'll
just evacuate.
I know how to swim.
I'll just evacuate.
He said, just evacuate.
But you know what? You know what? You know what's been sitting on my mind for the last few minutes?
What's up?
Donnie Rose was talking about his new project called Blood on the Bluff, which happened in 1972.
Uh-huh.
I really want to get on the phone right now and call my mama because I think she was on the yard in 1972.
Really?
Yes. My mama had me at 22 years old. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say this. I'm 44 years old. I was born in 76.
Come on, 44.
So, yeah. So I was born in 76. My mama had me in 76. She was 22 years old. That at that point she would have had graduated, right?
She would have. Well, yeah, all depending.
So in 72, she probably would have been a freshman, maybe.
Yeah.
A sophomore.
All depending. Freshman, sophomore.
Yeah.
She might have been.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
I
mean, jeez. Wow.
Listening to him tell that story, I've never heard the story. I never knew that story ever in my life about those two.
I never knew the story. I've heard that the Memorial Center was named after two guys that were shot.
I didn't know that.
It's like, oh, and that I've only heard that within the last 365.
And the last time I saw the pictures of those two guys, the last time I was in the Union was the Moo Fresh show because I was the DJ that night.
And I don't know how they look.
Yeah, man, them dudes look like, on the picture from the, and no disrespect to them, but I ain't lying. Them dudes look like, remember when Good Times when JJ and Mike and them was part of the gang? Them dudes.
That's what they were dressed like. You know that's how they were dressed.
Cool though. They look like some old school cool cats, man. Like they played on Good Times, man. What was the cat, man?
I mean, so when you think about it, I think Good Times was around that time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I never knew the story. I never knew the story of those guys and what happened and why the Union was named after those cats, man. So yeah, man. I think Donnie he's on to something with that one. I appreciate that because that's something that I want to look up and learn and
I mean, I'm glad it's in a video form because unfortunately right now I wouldn't have been able to go to, Washington D.C. to be able to see it live. So I'm glad he's put it in a video form.
Right.
But I got my mind set to go to this Howard homecoming. We'll talk about that later. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that after the show. Let's see. So there was a lot of deaths that has happened. Okay, and I know when I went to go visit you at the barbershop, there was a couple you talked about, but it was one you were shocked that I didn't know the person.
Mm-hmm.
That's like MF Doom. So
metal fingers.
I'm gonna say for those that are the other two people in the world that don't know MF Doom, because I didn't know who it was. Who is he and how did he impact you?
So first of all, rest in peace to Metal Fingers Doom. First of all, it was a shock to me. Mark called me, and it sounded like Mark had either been crying or was about to start crying. Like we know people that cried when Prince died and when Michael Jackson died. MF Doom. So let me see. Back in the early '90s, you remember the group Third Base, the two white boys, they had the song The Gas.
Yeah.
Well, before MF Doom became MF Doom, his name was Zeb Love X. He got a verse on that song. He was on the Gas Face song. Yeah,
What?
and yeah, he was one of the rappers on that song Gas Face. He and his brother, I forget his brother name, but his brother later on died in a car wreck. But he and his brother had a group called KMD, and they did a record, a very popular record. I think the record actually went gold. I think it sold like over 500,000. It was called Peach Fuzz. So like, if you ever, because we see a little kid, he got a little mustache growing. We call it Peach Fuzz. That's actually where that came from, right? It came from that song, Peach Fuzz. And then after that, I think they dropped maybe one more album, and his brother died. His older brother, I think it's his older brother. He passed away, and when he passed away, he didn't want to continue the group KMD, right? So he kind of reinvented himself, put a mask on, and called himself Metal Fingers Doom. Started producing, started doing beats, and rapping over his own beats, and he just became the underground legend. So shout out to MF Doom and his family. Now, the crazy thing is, he died Halloween night.
And when you told me, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he died
Why
Halloween night. And his family released announced his death December 31st, New Year's Eve. And
2 months later.
Yeah. I've never heard anything like that before in my life.
Never in my life.
Never.
You know what I mean? Unless they didn't know he was dead and searching for him.
I wonder whose idea that was. I wonder if it was his idea or his wife's or the family's idea. Because MF Doom was a weird motherfucker. He was weird as shit.
I'm gonna say I didn't see any pictures of him without the mask. Like that was his. Yeah.
He
I don't know. I mean, did he have a mask on?
He was a genius. But you know, most, if not all, geniuses are, labeled weird.
Is that what it is? Then I must be a genius.
Kanye is very weird. Kanye West is very weird, and we cannot deny the fact that he's a genius.
But yeah, you're absolutely correct. And so was
Michael Jackson, Prince.
They used to think Prince was gay. So I leave your girl with him. We'll see.
I would not leave my old lady with Prince. Not.
No, with Prince you would.
You know what I'm saying? I could be with a chick that love men that are 6 feet and over. Prince like 5'5". I still wouldn't leave him with him.
Ass piece Have better than hers. Come on.
Right.
Yes. Love me some Prince. But anyway, you ready for this game, friend? I only got 3 questions for you.
Okay.
Look, I know you had a busy night, and I'm so thankful that you stopped by to talk to me.
Yeah, so, I had a long day today.
I know you did. It's like, salute.
Hello.
So we're going to end it on happy notes. Because I know you're going to be able to get it. And you're probably going to correct me just like our brother Donnie did. So I'm going to try my best to read the question. Like I wrote it. Okay. So I know you know music. I already know that. So I was like, no, I can't do that with you. So what I did instead, I need you to name, this is about movies that have rappers in them. See, that's how I did you. All right, so only 3 questions though. All right, you ready? All right, number 1. These 2 rap artists fell in love in the movie Just Right. It's a basketball movie.
Common and Queen Latifah.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Common and Queen Latifah.
That's 1. Let me see. And then, people don't know that Queen Latifah was a rapper.
Queen Latifah is definitely top 5 best rappers of all time.
All times.
Yeah. Queen Latifah a monster. Yeah.
Like, we're not even going to go there. But yeah, I had to address that.
Right. Right.
Number 2. This rap artist helped deliver his friends from evil.
LL Cool J.
I love that movie.
I hated that movie. I swear
You
to
hate
God,
that movie?
man, I would not date a chick with sisters like that.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was a
I
good
miss
movie. I thought
that
that
movie.
movie was. I thought though it was one part in that movie I just felt was overkill when the nigga pulled up on the horse. Didn't LL pull up on a horse or some shit?
Well, so we're not gonna talk about how he rode around in a food truck, in a meat truck. LL was just doing the most of that whole movie. But the latest love, Mr. James.
Yeah, LL is the man. I fuck with LL Cool J. He's a beast. LL Cool J was actually my first favorite rapper.
I can see that.
Yep, LL Cool J was my first
LJ
favorite.
is hard as hell.
Yeah, LL was my first favorite, and DMC from Run DMC was my second favorite. Those are my first two favorite rappers. Like, those two guys actually made me love rap. Other than, rest in peace, Shabba-Doo, a.k.a. Ozone. He was my first introduction to hip-hop, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, with the breakdance.
Yeah.
See, that's your talent. That's what I should have had you doing, getting the cardboard and spinning on your head.
Oh shit, I could do that. I mean, I might not be able to do it now. My bones are a little different. My bones are a little different, but yeah.
I'm gonna bug you all year. You gonna do it now? You gonna do it now? Okay, this one right here. I don't even really consider these fools actors. They were trying to act. They were trying to act in a movie called Belly.
Belly? Oh yeah, hold up now. You ain't finna disrespect Belly like that.
Oh wait,
no,
first who the order?
You could talk about Belly 2, but you ain't finna say nothing negative about Belly 1.
If I say no, they should have been nominated for Oscar.
Yes. Well, DMX character, not Nas. Nas is a horrible actor. As ill as a lyricist he was, or he is. Yeah.
And more specifically, Nas.
Yeah.
I was just like, Nas can't act his way out of a paper bag.
That was his only movie, I think.
And it should have been.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Did Jay-Z have any movies?
No. I don't think Jay-Z played in no movies.
And see, he should have.
He's probably terrible too.
Yeah, I've seen his acting skills in his videos.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof. So he stay in your lane. It's
But
always
Belly.
clear when you stay in your lane.
So I guess I answered the last question. Nas, DMX.
You did. You won.
Yeah.
You won anyway. I was trying to make it a little harder for you, but I see that now. I know it all. I know movies. I know music. That is why I fucks with you and I fucks with Donnie, because y'all know shit.
You can rap too, though. Don't act like you can't rap.
I dibble and dabble. Dabble and dibble.
You got more than me.
It's like, look, you saw the last video that I posted?
Which one?
Oh, you did. I just posted like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. See, you've been busy, friend.
Yeah. I
had to tag you in it.
Yeah, I've been having a lot going on, man. But it's cool though. I love it. I think that so this is my thing. Like, as busy as I am, as much as I do, I feel like people who are greater than me work harder. Right? So I feel like I'm not doing anything compared to the people who I look up to. So that's what keeps me doing what I do and keep it moving and try to do more. Cause I want to be the Baton Rouge version of DJ Khaled. Like, I want people to be put on. Like, I want people to know that, I want to be that nigga. Yeah, DJ Khaled, yes, he's a DJ too. He's an amazing DJ, by the way. And I want to be that guy. Like, I have DJ mentors that I look up to that are from Baton Rouge. Some I felt could have done more for the city, but that's I feel like that's for me to do, and I'm gonna do that shit. And you coming too?
Yes, I'm gonna be there. I'll be the mascot. Yeah. So and you brought valid points. You saying, I mean, you and Donnie. I mean, it's almost like I'm talking to the same person, because y'all saying some of the same points. You know, y'all always are looking, you know, ahead to what you could do more. You're looking at your peers and you're looking at people, you know, that you aspire to be like, and you're always striving for more. And I mean, I get exhausted just looking at y'all. You know, I'm
Because we
like,
care. It's because we care.
yeah, and y'all do.
You know.
Y'all legitimately, y'all care about the art. You care about music. You know, and the funny thing is that the two are married to each other because
Sometimes I feel like caring is a lost art. You know, it's been cheated on by money, by the
come
bag.
on,
You know, the bag is the slut, the slutty. The bag is the slutty side piece to caring. You know what I'm saying? But I remember, as a matter of fact, when I
guys say we
first
out
met
here.
Donnie, when I first met Donnie, he was an MC. He was a rapper. I didn't know he was a poet until later because I met Donnie.
What was
I
his
would
name?
never.
Donnie. What was your name? Was it Donnie Brasco?
I
Why does that
was
sound
it?
like that was his name?
So I remember I went and I remember this story like it
You
was
should have changed
yesterday.
your name.
I remember this story like it was yesterday. Marsha Ambrosia had a concert at the varsity. And I went to the varsity to go see Marsha Ambrosia, and I was walking on side of the building, and Donnie had his CD for sale. But I didn't know it was for sale. I didn't know it was for sale. I thought he was giving them
He said,
away.
"Yeah,
And he gave it to me, and I was like, "Oh, peace, man. I appreciate it." He was like, "Shit, that's $5, brother."
I know that's right. That's Donnie. Run me my shams. I think you
I was
cool,
like,
fella,
"Oh
but run
shit."
me my shams.
I said, "Oh shit, my bad." You know, so I gave him. I think I gave him like $5, $6, $7 or something like that, man. And then after that, I ran into him again at the. I want to say it was the. I forget the name of the situation. They had him and Marcel and my DJ mentor, DJ Automatic. I forget the name of the situation, but they had like a thing that they were doing, and I was going to, and that was my introduction to Baton Rouge hip hop, right? And I fell in love after that. I was like, man, they have hip
I
hop in
used to say
Baton
I
Rouge.
was a poet back then. I would just spit bars.
Oh,
Seriously. Like, you're a forever
Lyricist
poet.
Lounge, yes, at Bistro 225. I remember that.
Ah,
Yes.
man, that doesn't exist anymore, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing exists since I'm here. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I moved here in 2006.
Oh
You know,
wow.
I just didn't know y'all. I didn't know y'all until what, 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2015. Well, now 6 years ago. 2015 is when I really started hitting poetry. So I feel like you know, in my art, I felt like I had to cram. When y'all had time, I had to cram 20 years of stuff.
Cram
And
what?
I felt, I mean, you see how you guys look at your peers and look at, you know, you aspire to be. I mean, I aspire to be like you guys.
But you
And
get a
I'm a
pass.
peer.
But you get a pass. You get a pass because you're not from here.
I,
You know what I'm saying?
but
And
shoot,
you
you think people back home give me a pass?
and to be honest, you have surpassed people that have actually been living here all their life.
Really?
Ooh.
That's some deep shit. Ah,
Yeah, you have.
that's some deep
You have.
shit. Cause there's some people that's doing the damn thing down here. So that's some deep shit.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the only thing is that I feel like if you're really passionate about the art, if it really means something to you, you want to see it grow, you want to see it live, then you're gonna do what it takes to make sure
Right.
that happens. You
Right.
know, I mean, I could have been quit, but at the same time, would I have ever quit? Like, do you ever quit?
Mm-mm. Not if
You
you
know,
care about something enough. Like if you care about something enough, I don't give a shit how much it takes out of you. I don't care how much. Like you probably, if you care about something, if you're passionate about something enough, you won't have time to notice how much it's draining. Like you working and you grinding and you trying to be the best that you can be. And not only are you trying to be the best that you can be, but you're trying to make the best out of the situation. Like you're trying to put on for the city, should I say? You know, because you want to also make the city better. You want to make the city better, and you're doing that. I remember back in a couple years ago when Bar Louie's was open.
yes.
And it got to that last stage when Bar Louie's kind of turned into a club.
Yes.
I remember DJ Kicks. Shout out to DJ Kicks, who is a very, very dope individual, dope DJ. And
I
he
saw
looks
him
great
recently and
because
didn't
he's lost a
recognize
lot
him.
of weight. He lost a lot of weight. He looks great.
He does.
I remember me and him having a conversation because he was DJing at Bar. I was DJing at Bar Louis on Friday nights, and he was DJing at Bar Louis on Saturday nights. And
Right.
we were like, we're responsible for what's going on in the city on the weekends. And I don't know how much he was getting paid, but I wasn't really getting paid that much. But the mere fact that when like I took pride in it. Like I took pride in the fact that like we were responsible for something going on in Baton Rouge on the weekend. So when people say, "Yeah, man, what's going on tonight?" on a Friday night, they're going to say they were going to say that Bar Louis is jumping, SoleLab is DJing. On Saturday night,
like,
man, what's going on? Bar Louis
Friday,
is
Saturday.
jumping. DJ Kicks is the DJ that night.
Who was DJing on Sundays? They had something on Sunday too.
I don't remember who was DJing on that Sundays. I don't remember. I don't know.
Because I think that was the reason why, unfortunately, Bar Louis was closed, because it was only popping on the weekends when y'all wanted to. They couldn't get a thing like this.
So yeah, I said that to say like I really love this place. You know, so when it gets to a point where we're responsible for, you know, the happenings, yeah, that make you feel good, man. Like you were responsible. Like when you were doing your events at Pop Shop on Government Street, and I would come to the events, and I would literally sit in there and be like, man, Toy got it jumping. Like this is something to do. Like this is something to do on. I think it was a Saturday nights. Was it Saturdays?
But yeah, it was on Saturdays at 7
it was
o'clock.
like Saturday nights, you know, and it felt like somewhere else. Like it felt like we were somewhere else. Like, and when I say somewhere else, I'm talking about not even in Louisiana. Like I felt like I was in DC. Yeah.
Well,
and
you know what?
I took pride in that, and that wasn't even my shit.
That's my friend. You know, and I know. Look, the thing is, I mean, you co-signing. I feel really good, but I mean, like Donnie came to a couple of my shows. He came to the very first one that I had when I did Sweet Sounds to Sunset. You know, and I mean, it's like once you get Donnie's stamp of approval, I don't care what nobody else say.
Yeah,
Donnie said my shit was good. So I don't care what nobody else say. But the thing is also too, when you have people like SoleLab and Donnie co-signing, you got to keep it going. Because I don't want to hear nobody be like, well, I thought Donnie said that Toy was good. I am. So I got to keep working on it. I got to keep working on it.
Donnie don't lie to people.
It's like, and you and I going to work on something together too, friend.
Yeah.
Didn't it be so? We ain't did something. How would y'all look? Y'all chime in. How would y'all feel seeing a collab with Toy and SoleLab? Oh, that rhymes.
So check this out. And I think I told you this already. I think I told you this already, but I'm in the process of working on an album. Last night I ran through my first what they call a beat pack. You know, a producer sent a beat pack of a shitload of beats, and you just listen and you pick and then you purchase, right? There were a few beats like I really like. I don't know if you know the Outkast song, the Sporty Odie, Dopalicious. I can't remember the name of the record, but it's a really, really smooth and bluesy type record. And they're not rapping; they're spitting spoken word on it, and it's a very popular record.
Wow!
And I really wanted to create a Baton Rouge version of that with Toy and Danny.
Come on. Yeah. And Danny's here. He can hear you.
Yeah, but I think me and Danny had this conversation. I think we've had this conversation. If not, and he can hear me, then yeah, nigga.
So I was having this conversation with you tonight, nigga. But look, before we sign out, I want to let people know too, because I didn't get a chance. There was so much I missed. I feel like I missed with the first segment with Donnie, and it kind of bleeds in with you because y'all have a show that y'all do together.
Yeah, man, we do the Play Black, you know, put together by Black Out Loud, the good people of Black Out Loud. They have this thing called Play Black, and once a month we have a theme. We have a certain theme. Donnie gives me the theme, and what I do is I research the music, and I come up with the music or the soundtrack, should I say, to the theme of the event Play Black. And I would do like an 8-song mix, and after the mix, we'd have a dialogue about it. Donnie would talk, and you chimed in. You know what we're talking about. You've done your thing on it. So yeah, we would have a dialogue about the first 8 songs that I played that orchestrates with the theme of the night, and then we keep doing it. And I want to say we may have like 2, maybe 3 sets of me DJing, and yeah.
No, dude. Huh? You was like that Christmas set was dope, because y'all, first of all, y'all was dropping out. I ain't know like about because you was playing Outkast.
Yeah.
You played something about Outkast. You was like, y'all don't know, this is a Christmas song. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I forget the name
Players
of it.
Ball?
Players Ball. Yeah.
That was a Christmas song. I was like, what?
When Outkast signed to LaFace Records, when Outkast signed to LaFace Records was doing a Christmas album, and they asked Outkast to record a Christmas song for the album. And that was the song they came up with, Players Ball. Yep.
But did it make the Christmas album?
I don't remember. I don't know. But I know that was their version of it. I don't even know. But that was their version of a Christmas song.
Ever, y'all. But when you hear not when you say it and then you go back and listen to the lyrics, like, well, damn. This is a Christmas song.
It's beginning to look a lot like Wood. Follow my every step. Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of plays off.
It's got the little Christmas bells at the beginning. Ching, 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 ching.
They tried it.
Yeah, they tried. They tried. They were some hood niggas that was trying to make a Christmas record.
I mean, but y'all kept with the theme with the blues, the Dirty Uncle blues songs,
right?
Which is hilarious. I was like, yeah, some of that somebody never heard before. He's like, man, this sounds like somebody dirty. But no, I always have fun. Did y'all play? Y'all playing the next one? Y'all know what the next one is?
No, I haven't. I haven't gotten it, man. Donnie can call me Donnie can text me the day before and be like, "This is what it's gonna be," and I'm. So that's the thing about DJing to me. One of the best parts about DJing is researching music. I've learned so much when it came to Donnie and him coming to me for dialogue events, and that's the best thing. When you get to sit down, and I don't know if a lot of DJs do it, but I know I do it. I like to sit down and I like to research and find and collect music. Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. Because I know there's some pretty dope DJs, but I feel like they all play the same songs.
I've heard that before, and I'm afraid that sometimes I do that sometimes, but shout out to Legatron Prime.
I love her.
Yes, I remember. See, Legatron DJs every week at Dragon's Den. Yes. And my first time DJing consistently, what do they call it? When you a residency, when you have a residency. Okay. Dead Poet is my first residency. Right, that's my first time ever DJing, other than the Bar Louis situation. And
what about Chelsea's? That wasn't.
I was afraid, huh?
Chelsea's.
Yeah, but that was once a month.
Gotcha.
We're talking about once a week. No, twice.
Twice.
So when I started DJing at Dead Poet twice a week, the one fear that I had was playing the same songs every week. And when I talked to Legatron, I text her and she was like, man, it's just certain songs you have to play every week. But that's going to determine if you're a good DJ or not. If you can because you cannot deny Chris Brown. You got to play that shit every week. You can't deny Chris. The hits, you can't deny the hits.
Nah. We can't deny any of the hits. Nick Cooper, y'all.
Right, but you don't want to. But you don't want to, as a DJ, you don't want to fall into that trap of playing the same songs every time. So, yeah, she kind of taught me that, and yeah, we don't. And then I know, and I've heard DJs that actually play the same songs all the fucking time.
I mean, you might as well. I think they just hit play, and then they had their little headphones, and then just act like they're doing some stuff.
Yeah,
but that's lazy DJ.
no,
And you're like, and the thing is, the DJ does set the tone. It's the heart. You're the heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
You can make or break a show. You really can. But you always bring it every night. And when I can, I will tell people again where they can find you, when they can find you.
So you can find me. First of all, you can find me and my player partner Mark Dub. Shout out to my brother Mark Dub, my brother from another mother. And possibly the same daddy. You can find me and Mark Dub every Friday night. Every Friday night on 96.9 WHYR from 10 p.m. to midnight. And you can find me personally at Dead Poet every Wednesday and every Friday. It was 7 to 11, but now it's like 8:45, 9 o'clock to 11, 12 o'clock. Because, yeah. But, yeah, I'm at Dead Poets. We rocking.
Okay. But you still there. Y'all still rocking from 8:30 to 12, almost 12.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you tell me that. Because one day I rolled up at 11:30, I think. Found out the hard way.
But let me say this. I'm proud of you. Yes.
What?
I'm proud of you. Because I remember when we first met, nigga?
Yes. You want to tell the story?
I remember telling you have the personality to host. And
you did.
3, 4, 5 years, 6 years later, at least 4 or 5 years later, right? I'm a guest on your show.
Don't make me cry. I'm not gonna do it.
You better not fucking cry. You better not fucking cry. You a thug.
Oh my God. It's his fault that I do this.
You a thug. You better not cry. You a thug.
He's a gangster. Oh my God. But it's thug tears over here. But you're absolutely correct. I mean, and at the time I was like, really? You're like, yeah, you have the personality, you have the voice. You should host.
You do. You have an interesting personality, man. You do. You do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why people listen and follow me. I really don't. But since they do and I got their attention, I was like, let me get my friends on.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that. You know why people listen to you, and you know why people follow you. You know that. You know why. It could be a number of reasons. It could be because, you might have a little corniness with you, which is great and it's cute. And you're a very entertaining person.
Oh, thank you.
And you have a personality, that kind of like, man, let me see what this motherfucker talking about.
Orange juice drinking, mimosa drinking, can't drink nothing but that vodka shit drinking ass. I appreciate that. No, I mean, it's always good to connect with people, and that's why me and you I always have been friends, will always be friends, because I try my best to stay in contact with people who have positive energy and positive things going on. So thank you. Oh my God.
Don't get it twisted, friend. We're gonna get together. We're gonna continue our sessions, but lately I've been fucking rolling. I've been tired. I'm tired now. As soon as I press this off button, I'm probably going to smoke this joint and go to bed.
You make me sick. I get Hayes on the phone. On Bone Rushers do house. Anyway, but no, I look, I'm gonna let you go because look, you could talk for hours. But I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate Donnie coming on, taking time out your schedule. I know you're tired. You've been going all day. So, thank you, y'all. It is the wonderful, the amazing, the phenomenal SoleLab, aka Mike T. Woo! All right, I'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye. So you guys, that's it. That's the show. You know, I hope that you guys were entertained, enlightened, learned some things. You know, follow two amazing fellas if you weren't already following them and what they got going on. You know, you have Donnie Rose. You know, he's working on Blood on the Bluff. You have Mike T. And his sets at Dead Poets on Wednesdays and Fridays from, I think he said 8:45 to almost 12. So y'all go check out these guys, what they got going on. I am about to go refill my glass, and I will be downloading this tomorrow on Facebook. But y'all can always watch from the beginning on Instagram from my trap phone. All right. All right, you guys. Signing out. Toy the Poetic Beauty. Bye.